Hello, welcome to this channel. If this is your first visit, please subscribe. This will help promote the channel and offer it to other potential viewers. If you like the contents, then hit the like button and share the video with your friends. Ringing the bell will ensure that you are notified when we next release a video. Please leave a comment. Comments and new ideas help us to improve. Hopscotch. How to play hopscotch. Have you ever played hopscotch? It's one of the teddy bear's favourite games. They usually play on the paving in the backyard. All you need is some chalk to draw an outline of 8 squares with numbers in them, and a small pebble or shell or bottle top, etc. for each of you to use as a marker. The bears draw the outline of a grid on the paving with the chalk, starting with 2 single squares, then 2 next to each other, then 2 more single squares, then 2 more next to each other, and number them from 1 to 8, as shown in the diagram on the left. You can draw them differently if you like, and sometimes they draw a slightly different version each time they play. They even draw ones with smaller squares for the little bears playing and larger ones for the bigger bears. Once you have decided on what marker you are going to use, you need to decide the order in which you are going to play. The bears used to find this the hardest part because everyone wanted to go first. So now they put all their markers into a hat and they take their turns in the order they are pulled out. The rules are as follows. Stand behind the starting line and toss your marker into square 1. Hop over square 1 to square 2 and then continue hopping to square 8, turn around and hop back again. Pause in square 2 on the way back to pick up the marker from square 1. Hop over square 1 and out. Then continue by tossing the marker into square 2. All hopping is done on 1 paw, unless 2 squares are side by side. Then 2 paws can be placed down with 1 in each square, unless one of those squares contains the marker, in which case it must be missed. You must always hop over any square where a marker has been placed. The first player continues on to throw their marker into square 2 and so on, until one of the following happens. The player's marker fails to land in the proper square. The player steps on a line. The player loses balance when picking up the marker and puts the second paw down. The player goes into a square where a marker is. The player puts 2 paws down in a single box. Then the next player has their turn. When you have reached square 8, you continue the numbers in reverse until you are back at square 1 again. The winner is the first person to complete all the squares from 1 to 8 and then back from 8 to 1. The bears find it's quite easy for the first few squares, but it gets quite difficult to throw your pebble into the squares further away. Sometimes just 2 or 3 of them want to play, whilst the others do something else. If all of them play, maybe with their friends too, then the game can last quite a long time. They have to have several stops for drinks or ice cream then. When they finish their game, they clean the chalk off the paving with water and a brush, so it's all neat again until the next time. Sometimes they find that the chalk rubs off onto their paws, so they have to clean themselves up too. Try playing if you haven't played before, or design different grids if you have. Be sure to check that you are allowed to draw all over the ground with chalk before you start. You can even play this inside if the weather is bad by using sticky tape to outline the squares and using small bean bags as markers. Have fun! Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, remember to subscribe, like and comment. For those who already have, many thanks.